We're hearing more Western New York stories about people who were in Las Vegas when the gunman opened fire. A Cheektowaga woman and her husband say they watched the shooting from their hotel room. They describe the scene as chaotic as they helplessly watch people run and hide. News 4's Rachel Monjovi Skyped with the former Buffalonian and has their story tonight. Rachel?
Yeah, and Alina, over the past 3 days, we've heard from several people from this area about their experience in Las Vegas. The man I spoke to tonight says he was only a block away from Mandalay Bay, where the shooter was. He watched this senseless tragedy from his 25th floor hotel window.
It was absolute chaos. I mean, we saw lights and trucks and fire engines, and we had a view of the Mandalay Bay.
Former Western New Yorker John Paul says he watched the Las Vegas massacre unfold right before his eyes.
Everybody was running in the hotel. Some were bloody, saying there's a shooter outside, so people were hiding. It was absolutely surreal. Like, what are we watching?
Paul was staying at the MGM Grand Hotel with his wife, a Cheektowaga native. They checked in earlier that day. The couple watched from their hotel room as thousands of people ran for their lives.
We didn't know what was happening, if our hotel was going to be next.
As the MGM Grand went into lockdown for hours, the Pauls took cover.
I deadbolted the lock. I kept looking out the peephole. We were shutting our lights off, not knowing if shots were going to come into our window. I mean, we were a block and a half away from it.
Paul says he's been to Las Vegas dozens of times and never thought something like this would happen.
I've never felt not safe. I was never nervous. Even walking around at night, there's just so many people. I never felt scared.
But in that short amount of time, he says his sense of safety was gone and the flight home was heavy-hearted.
It was a really heavy, sad flight because everybody knew that there were people on the plane that had been at the concert.
Paul and his wife are now safe at home in Washington State. They were only in Las Vegas for less than 2 days. Reporting live, Rachel Monjovi, News 4 at 10.
Rachel, thank you. In the way